And blessings. This is Lisa Marie. I hope you are perfect, whole, and complete. Hope your day is going really well. Today we're just gonna hang. We're not gonna have the regular day because I'm not in the mood. I didn't get any sleep. I was on the phone with my sister for 7 hours, and it was amazing. I mean, it didn't feel like 7 hours, and it's needed. Yeah, sometimes our sisters, we need each other and we have to give a little more sometimes. But when I have a long night like that, I have to balance that. And so sometimes I'm off the next day. Like I was supposed to work out today, but I really did not feel like it. I didn't feel the energy to do it. And then it just kind of, everything was off schedule. And when you're off schedule, you're a little bit off kilter, if you will. And thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for being here. Hey, Allie Marie, greetings. Let me show you our outfit of the day. Outfit of the day. So I just came to this place today because we're going to be doing some other things. Outfit of the day. Let me see. Put you on the plan. No, that's not it. I just came to this place yeah, that was good. To drop off something. I had to drop off something. I had to, I still got to work out. I had to plan. I had to oversee, I had to check up on my ish. But I work for myself. So, how is we going to get y'all to see what we got going on here? Okay, there's one more thing. Is that in there? Oh, this is that. All right. The best thing, but outfit of the day is we wear jeans today. We're doing the jeans with the pretty head wrap that everybody loves, that I love too. This is the look. We got a bag that you could have today too. Order yours. So we are chiking it out, very casually chic. You should be doing it too. Get the bag. This is what we're sporting today. And of course we got the head wrapping. And so we are chilling in this top that is so dang cute. Oh my God. I will get another one. I love it so much. Yes. Everybody's here. Hey Lakeisha. Hey Allie Marie. Loving to see the scene. That's why I came back here. I could have sat with Kojo, but I was like, I gotta leave. Good for you, honoring yourself and lavishing some relaxation and fun. Yes. Is that a new shirt? No, it actually goes with a skirt, but the dad didn't wear the skirt, so it kind of looks new. Thank you for asking. Hey, Shanika, you better walk. That's right. They not even ready for you. No, Queen, the head wrap and bendy is so royal. Great combo. Thank you. Y'all should buy this from me. My sister is gonna get one in black. I told her I want almost all of them, so I'm getting a gold, a brown. What was the other thing? A blue, and whatever other colors. Like I'm just gonna collect them because these are, you're not wrapping this. This is doing it itself. You just putting this on your head and tying it in the back. And then you just got, and then you got this. And it looks good with skirts. It looks good. And I wanted to show today that you could wear it with an off-the-shoulder top. You know what I'm saying? A little off-the-shoulder crop top. You can wear it with your jeans, right? And it's just, you plop it on your head. It's a great invention. It's by this Nigerian designers that I love, that I found from the market, and I just absolutely love them. So, yeah. But I'm just here for a hot second. But, yeah, I came in, and the person that I work, I stood at his place, he was just like, wow, you're looking very cute and pretty today. And then I was just sitting there, he just kept staring at me, so I got uncomfortable. So I said, I'm going to go to Abajo. I got to do something. Because I just felt so uncomfortable. And I'm walking through and I'm feeling, these men, they ain't never seen me before. So I feel a little, like everybody's looking at me. So I know that goes with the territory of doing your own thing, being your own self. So that is why that's why I came over here, y'all. But I feel like I got to do maybe one more thing. Now, I got these shoes on, and these are not walking through the art center shoes, only because the art center is so messy. The art center is so messy, but let's do a few things, and then we're going to go. Where I want to go is I want to go to the shop. I've been talking about going to the shop for days, right? Maybe even a week, or maybe longer. So I want to go to the shop. Yeah, I want to go to the shop. That's what's on my mind, just to kind of see what's going on over there. And then I was thinking about going to this coffee place. It's all in Osu where I live. It's called Mansa, and it's a legit coffee cafe, like a cafe. And the brand is a very popular chocolate brand too. So it's a dope place, and it looks really dope. And it's like a bona fide coffee cafe. What do y'all call coffee house? What y'all call those? I don't even know anymore. What do you call the coffee places? Coffee cafes? Coffee. I don't know what you call them places anymore. When you sit and you get on your computer, you call them coffee houses, coffee. I don't know. I have no idea. But let's go see Fred. Let's go see Fred. We'll see, because I got to walk through all the rubble with my cute shoes on. So, I think we're going to go see Fred, because he finished our sister's bag, and I want to check on it, just to make sure it looks good. But it's a little battle. It's a little battle walking over here. But we're gonna see. We don't want to mess up our stuff. We're going to see. And then I got my bag, which I really don't like people to see my bag here. They call it a copycat.
Africa.
They call it copycat. Oh, we say, oh, this is, they call it, they will call it copycats. They do it fast too. So let's see if I'm going to really walk through all of this today. I got to really gear up, y'all, because this is a mess. It's a mess without cute shoes on. So you know it's a mess with cute shoes on. Do I want to do this? I really don't. I'm not going to. We're not going to do it. It's too much. It's too much. I don't want to do it. I don't know. Should I do it? I think I'm over here. I'm already over here. It's hot though too. But do I feel like doing this? I really don't. I really don't feel like doing it. What y'all think? Should I go in there? Internet cafe, coffee house. Thank you. Oh my God, girl. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Does she have a white one? That is a great question. Because I asked him, I said, oh, does she have a black one? And then she had one. So I'm sure she probably does. And if she doesn't, maybe she'll make one. So if she probably is interested in a white one, that would be dope. A white one? Yes. Yes, that's a great idea. Okay, I don't feel like it. It's too hot. I'm not going to do it. It's too hot. It's too rubble. We are not going to do it. We're going to go and sit down. And then we're going to talk about some other things. Hello, how are you? Hello. Then we're going to sit and talk about some other things. And then we're going to go because ain't really nothing happening over here. I'll see Fred tomorrow. When I got my walking through the rubble clothes, because right now I don't have that. How are you, mommy? Hello. Thank you. So, yes, thank you for venturing into those rougher rollers, looking cute and serving your clients. Thank you, it's true. I know, I'm probably gonna go. So, yeah, I'm walking to go, mama. How are you, my sister? Good, I'm wonderful, thank you. Not today, but Ochina, Yameaduma. Okay, thank you. Mansumadasi. Yes. So, yeah. The perfect description. Rubble. You runway ready. Exactly, right? I know. I'm going to get it together. I'm going to go because I know I got to check on this bag. That's the whole point. Because you want to stop them before it goes too far. So, it's best to come. This way they can correct their mistakes if there would be a mistake. But yes, y'all, today I was off. Like I said, I was on the phone with our sister friend for 7 hours straight. I can't believe that's even possible, but it was. And it was a lot of work on both ends, a lot of healing work, but it was deep, so it was a little, it was a lot. And I woke up this morning. Of course, I was later because I went to bed so late. Which I went to bed this morning, basically. And then I didn't do my exercise because I was hungry, so I made a smoothie. I mean, everything was off, but I already kind of knew in her spirit tell me like you should take off tomorrow. That you should have days during the week. Like I don't really need to come 5 days, so let's start with 3. So maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because those are great days. This way I can make that. Okay, those will be my days. I ship out or I check on. That's like sufficient. And then the other 2 days, I find out what other things I'm doing. Maybe I go to a cafe and just work on my website, which that's what I would like to do today. So, yeah. But yeah, we're gonna get it done. And oh my God, Fresno's is too far away. It's far and it's very hot, and it's rubble. And I might go though. I might go. So anyway, I won't waste too much time with this because my phone's not like fully charged. Because I really want us to go to the shop together, and then I want us to go to the coffee house. But what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna go home. Then I'm gonna charge my phone up to 100, and then we're gonna go to the shop because we need to spend time there. And then we're gonna go to the coffee house because it's new for me too, and it looks beautiful, and we should spend time there too. What is that? No, that's cool. No. And then that's it. But yeah, y'all, we having fun. We are moving along. Just a lot of, there was a lot of depthness yesterday. I really came to some true realizations about what's next. I feel like I don't have to wonder anymore what's next. What's next is coming anyway. And as long as you will see it when you just keep taking the next step. But the thing is, how you get there is you don't resist it. Sometimes you have a time, you say, this is my end date. This is how long I'll stay there. This is how long I'm going to do that. I'll do that for this amount of time more. And the universe, I planned on doing this or this is my schedule, and then the universe will just be like, you're done. And you'd be like, I'm done. Yeah, you're done in that way because I got something else for you to do. What I find that I'm doing more of is resisting less. I think I was in that too. Like, well, I said I'm gonna, stay at that job for 2 years, but after 1 year, my spirit just telling me to go. Or I said I was gonna, I found this apartment when I first moved in. I said, I'm gonna chill here for years. But after the first year, I realized I don't want to renew the lease. I'm not that rigid like that. I'm probably in that person that could say when I first thought at that moment where I was, from my vantage point, that this is what I'm going to do. And then quickly the universe will move you to something else. And let me tell you, if you want to know why, it is because the doing changes you. The doing changes the destination. Where you start on the path and where you think you're going to end is determined by everything that's in the middle before you get to the destination. Because the journey has U-turns, right? U-turn straight up. It veers to the right or to the left, right? It takes a new route. Maybe construction reroutes you. Life reroutes you. But in all of those happenings, you are changing. You're either rising to the occasion or you're seeing where you're stubborn. You're seeing where you don't like change. Or you're seeing where that annoyed you. Or you're seeing where, oh my God, I'm so glad I listened to my spirit. I'm so glad that spirit took me over there instead of my normal, like, this is where I'm going. This is what I'm doing. This is how I'm going to do it. So it's beautiful, to be honest with you, And so as long as I can do that, then the timing thing, it'd be totally gone. It totally goes. Even like now, like, I'd be like, oh, I'm going to be in the countryside. That's where I'm going to be. I'm going to stay in the countryside. And what I wind up doing, not being in the countryside as long as I thought. Remember, from the vantage point when I first walked in, I was like, I'm going to be up here. I'm going to be nomadic. I'm going to be off the grid. I'm going to build my own house. I'm going to be here forever, like, and grow locks maybe, and that was it. But the Spirit said, no, that was where you were when you stepped on the path. And our Spirit knew that it was never all that's going to be there for you. Some of the paths that you thought would be your path, whether so-called good path or not so good path, Spirit always knew that it wasn't going to be your path. I need you to know that. Spirit knows all. I do believe that, and Spirit knows that. It's funny, when I was saying that about the countryside, I knew it didn't resonate with me. I knew that it was my sadness, it was my, where I was at that point. But I knew, or even if it's a little tiny knowing, with the faith of a mustard seed, that I am destined for greater is relative to the person. Greater could be, I'm going to be a farmer, I'm going to build lots of homes, I'm going to have lots of plots. That's great. But my greatness requires that I'm out and not so much in. This is my out season. I feel like from 58 and for the rest of my life, this is my out season. I've lived a life tremendously of introversion, of inner, of deep meditation, prayer, 40 days, strict. And I thought that was me, because at that time it was me. It was my protection. It was what got me to be the person I am today. It was me, but it's not anymore. It was never all me, because nobody's all one thing. So it could say it was me, it was you, but it wasn't all you. But it was a good you. It was a perfect you. It was a perfect you for the perfect time. But I was saying that, I did this speaking engagement with a group called Serenity Sanctuary. A beautiful sister, Whitney Joy, who got me the gig, and I thank you so much. And it was saying, and one of the sisters had asked the question, what about when we talk about how to not get so overwhelmed by social media and get burnt out? And I said, that typical thing, but I said it with more context and, depth and layers about going outside, making sure you get outside. You really do live socially, right? And she was saying, well, what about if you're an introvert? And I said, well, let me tell you about introversion, because I would have considered myself an introvert. But when I go to the Saturday market, I am myself. I am talkative or not. I am myself, like in ways I never knew. And I'm so happy to be socializing. I'm so happy that I'm talking to people. That idea of like-mindedness, it's everything. Do you hear me? Like-mindedness is everything. It's everything. So introverts think that they need all this time alone. What they do, it's not what they do need, it's what they don't need. They don't need energy that don't align with theirs. That's draining to them. That takes them off. But something that is you, your aura, your movement, your joy, that's you, And sometimes some of us are going so deep within that we're missing out on the self. We're looking for the self within, and yes, typically the last, 100, 200 years, especially of the movement of metaphysics and even spirituality, right, says that go within, go within, go within. But Spirit is saying without is within too. Being out is a spiritual conversation too. It's a spiritual representation too. We are here to be in the world too. We are here to express ourselves and be expressed throughout the world too. So it's beautiful when you really think about it. It's so amazing when you really think about it. So I'm learning that, and I'm growing into that, and I'm feeling that go be out too. So because those are my people. Do you get it? Those are my people. Like I found my people, and so I'm in it, and they found me, and I'm, so it's a time for everything. As my friend who reads scriptures to me, it's a time for everything. It's a time for everything, and this is the time to come out, because people need to see you. People need to see you. It could be the cashier behind in the grocery store that you go to, or the corner bodega, they need to see you. So for those that are always in a season, that every season is an inner season, know that the reason why you do all that work is to see how much you've grown in real life. You got to go out there. You got to go out there. And when you find as an introvert that you go out and these people are like you, think like you, weird like you, because believe me, they're probably considered weird too in their prospective genres, if you will, like you. So I feel at ease. I don't feel that awkwardness that introverts sometimes we feel when we go out and we have a conversation. They don't feel forced, right? And then when I'm done, like I just flit around like this butterfly. But another thing too, I want to say this to you. These I know. Listen, if you don't have your own bendy, I'm sending yours out tomorrow, Shanika. If you don't have your own bendy or ring, the butterfly was. I needed that vibration. I needed to be able. I want to flit around today, like a butterfly. And as soon as I put it on, like that energy, just be like, yes, you're a butterfly. I can be very serious, and that's a good thing because I need that regimen in my life. It's that's you can have both of it. You can have it all. It's no more deciding should I go in or should I be out. And I don't just mean that literally, but of course literally, but I don't just mean that literally. In other words, should I be in a season of intense prayer meditation, or should I be out in the world? You can do both. Matter of fact, you're going to have a practice that allows you to safely be out in the world. Safely meaning always around the right people, right opportunities. And the other thing is that knowing when to leave. That's why I say, I could say, oh, I'm going to be here every day, 5 days a week. Before it was 6. Then I totally said, oh, no, Saturday, let me go to this market. And that market turned into every Saturday going to the market. From that, it's going to be something else. See, wisdom is this idea to understand how life flows, because everything is cyclic, right? Everything moves in a cycle. So after a few 58 years around the sun, you're supposed to know something. You're supposed to understand how it works. So, but a cycle could be an ending of 58 years from now for the next 58 years. You know, if it's I don't want to say it's a will of creator, but if I want to live that long, you know, hey, we don't know. But you just feel that you know it's another time. And then when you have that, you start understanding like, oh, that's why I'm not in this thing. That's why I'm not with this person anymore. That's why I don't live in that place anymore. That's why I moved. Because you literally doing all that spiritual work, you moved. You moved, so the external got to face it, you know? And not like censoring yourself too much, because sometimes you go, wait, I'm this, but why do I want to express that? It's not that you're not that. That created this. So just kind of like, I know we can be serious about life, especially spiritual people. Don't be too serious in plain language, you know? And so you can start by breaking your week and knowing, okay, so if you're a 5-day-a-week, I go to work and I have the same routine 5 days a week, but you have the ability that you can stay home, or at least that 1 day a week, or maybe just that 1 day that week, throw it off. I don't like to be thrown off either. At the same time, some wonderful things happen when you're thrown off, if you kind of understand. Because I think the throw off it wasn't that you did something wrong, you wasn't disciplined enough. It was the universe saying, there's something that you are ready for. There's a gift that I would like to give you. There's an encounter that is about to happen. But because you're on that routine, which you can go back to tomorrow, because it is working and it is good and you do want to be on it. But today, and so you have to follow each day. You have to follow each moment. You can't be like, oh, you know, I do this. You can go back tomorrow to do that. I promise. I want you to go back tomorrow and do that. But today, you're not going to do that. Today, you're going to do this other thing. Today, you're going to do this other thing. So yes, it's just spirit. Yes, I feel the change, and I've chosen acceptance. Resisting for years wore me out. Yes, man. And Allie, I feel all of your transitions and transformations, and I'm loving it. So you are right. Yes, you are. Tori, you create a cocoon for yourself to transform. Yes, ma'am. It was cozy and comforting, what you needed at the time. Yes, ma'am. Now you're fluttering like a butterfly, spreading beauty wherever you go in the world. I love you so much. And yes, that's exactly right. That cocoon is not, the butterfly. We had to start. It's a process, right, before you get here. Right? You go through the stages. So you're right. I was definitely creating a cocoon. You're right. It was comfortable. It was beautiful. It was creative. It was safe. And it had everything that I needed to sustain, right? It was a sustaining place. I mean, down to the food that I can grow and the plants that I can talk to, and the green that I could surround myself, and the oxygen so help me to breathe, and the neighbors that were very helpful, and a sense of authority, almost an ownership too. So it was like owning myself again. It was very, thank you. It was very, very powerful. You're right. I love that. Yes, right, Ellen Marie. Tori be coming with it. There's a place and a time for everything, and it's all good and necessary. Yes, it is, Allie Marie. I couldn't agree more, Tori. I'm beyond grateful. Yes, that's right. That was an accident I'm trying to undo. I got you. So sorry, I didn't know how to bring your beautiful message back. Oh, okay. Which ones? Maybe I can repost. It's such a joy to witness her transformation, to learn from it. The expansiveness of the divine feminine is so needed to be seen boldly. They need to see you. Yes, yes, a change has come. Hey, DJ. Okay, y'all, we're gonna walk. We're gonna walk in the sun. We're about to walk up in the sun. I mean, in the rubble. In the rubble. And always keep them guessing, y'all. I'm gonna say that another thing. I'll let these people go by first. Always keep them guessing. People think they know you, like, oh, you wear a long dress every day. That's who you are. And and those people that like that, you're accepted. And no, today I'm wearing jeans. And those people that like that, you're accepted. And the ones that don't like that, you're not accepted. Like always, especially when I feel like it's just me as not just a world traveler, but a person who lives abroad. Like not lived abroad, but lives abroad, right? Never keep them guessing. At all times, keep them guessing. All times, make sure you keep them guessing. And make yourself, never let people define you. And I'm telling you that because I'm in Ghana. And this is a place that will continually say, this is who you are. This is who you should be. You are a woman. You are a woman of this age. You are a woman that's this size. You know, it's better. You are a woman of this stature. Even that one you're supposed to be. And so that one, let me tell you something. So listen, Marie, all my young, you fight that shit every step of the way. Oh no, do they think they know me? Oh no, you say it to yourself. Oh no, let me not let them get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable with yourself. Because like people think they gotta live many lifetimes to experience many different experiences. You can experience one lifetime is great. It's enough to experience many parts of yourself. So they can be totally different. People be like, oh my God, that's not really, I didn't think this was you. I didn't know that was you. That's what you I didn't know either. We find it out together. Step aside. Step aside, you know? So it's so important. It's so important to know thyself, but in a sense, it's also very important to not know thyself. It's just as important as it is to know thyself, it's important to discover thyself and then say, I'm not even so identified with that self. But within parameters, and don't get scared of the word parameter, because I don't want us, I think I've been living this, what I thought was a metaphysical life, it was this ego and everything, which really is not metaphysical, right? Because it's everything, right? Everything is everything. And for me, it was like, oh, so now I'm doing this, I'm going inside, and now I'm doing this, I'm going outside. When in actuality, it's ebb and flow, it's in and out. It's more than even inside and outside. There's even more than inside and outside. There's upside and downside. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, so there's angles to it too. We're trying to live all the dimensions. We like a wheel that you spin and an arrow go around. And today we spin it and go this way. Today we spin it and go that way. Just don't get so identified to what you think might be the self. Because as soon as you do, the universe, don't worry, the universe will change it anyway. The universe won't let you hold too close to it. So I'm growing. And I have to have this growth because it's about understanding. Everything is about understanding. If something happens to me, it's not like, even when I feel a feeling, be like, so what am I really feeling? So what am I trying to get to? Like, it's something that I've done probably all my life. Some people thought I'm crazy because I asked you, so why do you think that happened? But it's not for me like I'm unrested. You know, it's not an unrest. It's just I want to grow. I want to understand me. I don't care about understanding algebra and geometry. I mean, for those people that do that, that's fine. I want to understand me. That's where I go. Okay. We're here. That was fast. Mr. Fred, hello. How are you? Yeah, I'm glad you're fine. Oh, wow. So, I didn't even come get the bag today. I didn't come to get the bag.
Oh,
I
okay.
just can't. Oh, it's ready?
Yeah, no.
Okay, that's good. Because I didn't come. I'm coming tomorrow.
You're coming tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not really here. I'm going to meet somebody.
Okay.
But I just came because I'm here. I had to pick up something.
Okay.
But now I'm going back.
No
So I'm going
problem.
to leave the center now.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's describe the
Well, let's.
handle and
Yay! So this is what we got. Yes. Oh, the hand. Oh, it's going to be so beautiful. I'm very excited, Fred. To thy own self be true. Yes, ma'am. So yeah, Fred. Okay. So I'm not going to bother you.
Okay.
Do your thing, and
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow. You see the bag? I'm trying to come and go so they won't catch it too fast. All right, Fred. Thank you. Love the music. Nigeria. Okay, so we're gonna go back. I'm gonna drink some water. We're gonna get ready to go. We're gonna go back to the house because I want to charge. Because it's a day to be had. It's a day to be had. But yeah, I appreciate my sister that I talked to yesterday. She's an elder, and she's come to. I'm resisting what she's giving me, in all fairness, because it's so not what I like. It's not what I do. But I realize that even through the studying and the teachings that she's given me, and even though I'm even resisting it, I'm still getting what I need from it. Sometimes it's like a plate of food, and you're not that you know how much you can eat, but somebody will still pile on everything. And it's not for you to say, hey, don't give me everything. It's enough for you to say, I've had enough, or I'm taking what is that I need. And a lot of the other ones get inside too. So yeah, I have a sister in my life, an elder, who, when she solves stuff, not that she's a Christian, she wouldn't call herself that, but she does rely on scripture to understand life, whether it's Proverbs or whatever. Like I say, I don't know the Bible really at all, and I don't know it at all. And sometimes the language and her telling me, I'd be like, well, we could just say it this way. Like, I want to get straight to it. I don't want to decipher what this means, although she'll tell me what it means. And I fight it. I do. I will definitely admit it. She listening, she know I'll be fighting. I'll be like, not the Bible scripture. Not that again, just say it. Just say it. Just come with it. Like, we got to have all these words. But I realized that even though I'm speaking to y'all today, that 7 hours of studying with her, we'd be talking, but it's a study session because she's an elder and she's powerful. She's absolutely powerful. And I resist her. She knows I do, but she stays in there with me. And I stay with her either way. I'll be resisting all along, all the way. All the way I resist. No lie, no cap. You're like, oh no. All right, because we have said that simpler. I know you meant did, just being defiant. It's okay. God loves us all. Most are patient with us all. But, she came to me and said, I know it seems like I'm teaching, but I didn't come to teach. I came to learn. She said, don't let my older age fool you or make you think that, oh, she's older than me. Like, she's the one that I'm supposed to give. She's giving and you're receiving. She said, oh no, when I met you, she said, I wasn't very maybe good at doing the hard work. And she said, and you are a master at it. And I want to do that. I want to know how to go to the heart. So I don't necessarily go to the scriptures. I don't necessarily go to Queen of Full Sacred Woman. Really, you don't really ever hear me pull out a book too much at all. I have a book, it's in my heart. And it tells me everything I need to know. And I always go there. That's the only place I know. And she was saying that the scriptures got her through some of the most horrific times of her life. And I get it. And we're both really saying the same thing. So the button heads is not really button heads. It's just taking time to listen to the message being delivered to you. And it's the same message. It's just, how do you want to hear it? And getting a little bit out the comfort zone. But she helps me to realize that my spirituality, I thought it was all these things. Maybe I did. But what I really realized, so yeah, I'm looking for, what am I looking for? I'm looking for my fan. But I realized I do have a place that I go, and it's my heart. But I remember the elder E.W. Wainwright when he used to say he observed me. He said, "Oh no, you got to feel it. You got to feel it." And I remember it was dealing with parking. He was teaching me how to drive, and I couldn't get the parallel parking together. I would do everything they say. I would fix the mirror. I would look behind me. I would look in the mirror. I turn the wheel. I do everything, but I could never do it. And he said, "Okay, I know what it is. I know what it is." He said, "You a Leo. You got to feel it. You got to feel it." He said, "Forget all the rules. Forget the mirror and how you do it, and don't look back, and now just feel it." And I'm the best parallel parker out here. He was the same thing with the stage. We used to do a performance. And he used to say, "Look, I like your rawness. I like your spontaneity. So we, the band, will practice, but you don't ever come to practice. We don't never want you to come to practice. We want it raw. We want it in the moment. We want you to feel it. And every time it'll be different." And so somebody it's like my mama gave me that, but I never had that from a man to let me be so extremely free and create a stage. And literally, and I was so free, and so I never rehearsed. I knew my part. I knew my poems. I knew the timing. I knew that's all I had to know. But everything else, the dancing, the this, the ad-libbing, whatever it was, the plot, the costume. Sometimes I would walk on stage and there would be a broom that's on the side and that become a prop. It could be anything. It was very, he was such a great teacher. I've had great teachers in my life, so now I get another great teacher, Mama T, from Canada, Alberta, a black native woman, and very, very powerful. She sings, and she's a visual artist. She's on earth. She's not of this earth. She's extremely powerful, and she came to teach, even though I resist at times. So I was off for 7 hours because I'll be resisting the whole day away. Be like, yeah, well, yeah, I have to say it like that. Oh my gosh, he's gonna read this scripture. Let me try to listen. And he said, I'd be like, yeah, it's true. That it's already written down. It works. Like I get it. Just I'm just showing you my human side too. I'm just showing you my human side. So yeah. But yeah, y'all, it's all good. Exactly. Yes, Tori says, yes, don't let them box you in. I was appalled and horrified when you shared what they said to you, when they heard you share about the desires of your heart. A man picking you up and lightening your love. Exactly, I was cold. To thy own self be true. Yes, DJ. Tori says they don't want you to surpass them, to see you go places. That's why they don't want to go. Come on. Like you said, trying to take you down a peg. Exactly. That would be the last conversation I ever had with them. Ain't got to tell me to. And it's so funny, and that has been. So that person not around, so I'm sitting over here saying it was yesterday. So you are right. Amen to hard work is the hard work, yes. DJ said my born day is tomorrow. Yes, 69 years. Congratulations. We are so proud of you. Around the sun of blessing. Also great grandbaby number 16. Wow. Congratulations. Blessings to you. Was born yesterday. Son is moving closer to me. I'm so grateful. Look at that. So much to be grateful for. And you lived it long enough to know it. Oh, congratulations. Parallel parking is a lot about feeling and then fitting the car into what you, right, and then fitting the car into what you feel. That's right, Shanika, it's about feeling. And then fitting the car into what you feel. You got it. And you know that. And at that time, I was in my 30s. I was 30, I talked about them 30s. But all my 30s, sister, that's a rapid time of growth. All the things that seem like it's so confusing and you'll never figure it out, and why I didn't get it yet? I should have got it by now. Don't do that to yourself. The 30s is for that. You don't know. And you got to go through so much. But it's the most rapid time. To me, on a spiritual level, as a spiritual woman, it's the 30s where you grow the most because you go through the most. Because you desire so much, but you don't really know why you desire. And some of it is for you and some of it is not. It seems like a rough time, but it's a powerful time. Everything. I mean, I learned how to drive in my 30s. You know, I picked up the what Queen of Full Sacred Woman in my 30s. Like, I mean, my 30s because I had my daughter at 29, and it was natural childbirth, and it was a beautiful experience. And that just took me on to us from 30 to 40. It was a spiritual journey of exploration. That's when I took theater and dance and voice lessons, and you know, that's when I was in that group and in Rasta, and you know, I was exploring. I was in the Cali, and it was the more hippie vibe. You know what I'm saying? And it was beautiful. What a wonderful eclectic life that I've had thus far, and you know, may we have continue. So, yeah, for sure. Yes, it seems like the 30s is when you figure yourself out, and the first part of your 40s is clearing out what doesn't serve you and getting on track. That's exactly right. I feel that too. And I'll say your 50s going into the 60s because we child, I'm 58. We dead now. You know, I can't believe it, y'all. Somebody tell me I'm about to be 60 in 2 years. I'll be like, what I thought that would look like when I was 30. You know, it doesn't look nothing like it. It is a lot what people say when they say you know who you are. You know who you are, and you like who you are. That's the best part. And you like who you are. It doesn't matter if no one else does. And then when you really like who you are, so many people love who you are. You know what I'm saying? So I think the 50s, I think what surprised me in my 50s is how much that the greatest lesson I feel like I learned thus far was the one that last one I just got out of. Like that shocked me. When they tell you can't teach the old dog new tricks, oh, I learned some new tricks on this one. That level of, I don't know, I'm just going to even say transformation, because I'm seeing it more as that. I could say hurt, or I'm almost like, I'm not supposed to fall for this stuff at this age. So that made me even look at like age in a different kind of way. That was the most life-shaking, but that's good, because sometimes if you get into a certain age, you're almost 60, you have no real life-altering experiences. Not as many as you could. You have the standard people that pass and that, but it made me realize that we're still always kids. That the moment you think you got it, you know it all because you're at this big age, that humbled me. That humbled me in ways that I can't even explain, because it's like, no, this doesn't happen to you at this age. How could I have not felt that or seen that or understood that? This can't happen. This is like, there's a part of you that goes, how old am I? Like, how is this happening? Don't. That's what keeps you young, to be honest. That's when you want a young heart, then you are going to understand what comes with that. It comes with the growing and the learning and the falling and the getting back up. That's what young people do. And that young spirit or that young heart will give you some experiences that you think you would have gotten earlier, but you needed them now. So the other thing, like at 58, like that was said, nobody's going to tell me you can't do this. I mean, like I said, I remember when I first got over it and I was on the YouTube, Facebook, and somebody wrote under, hey, old lady, you know you shouldn't be with no young man. That's why he with a young woman. He's happier now. And then it died. And it was so, but what I kept thinking was, my, what little this person knows. Don't let my gray hair and my 58 years make you think that when you get there, it's just going to be this, you're not human anymore. You know, that's what people think, like, you're old, you're not human, what did you turn into? What is this thing? You are more human, you are more tender. If you allowed yourself and did the healing, you are more open, you are more, just wait till you get there. Matter of fact, you'd be lucky, maybe you'll be old at 58, because I ain't old at 58. I'm falling for stuff, I don't know, I'm still going, I didn't understand, I didn't know how that happened, I didn't know, shit, that's living. It's like when you start and be like, I'm this age, so ain't nothing gonna get by me anymore. It's like, oh, I gotta hope some more shit gonna get by me. But it's like the trade. You wanna have that young spirit and a young heart. I think if I wanted to leave anything at this point in my life to people is that 58, I'm still a woman. I still love. I still get my heart broken. I still get up and love again. I want everything you want at your age. I want the same thing. I want a loving man in my life that could hold and be there for me, and I'll be there for him. I want to do nice things. I want to make love. I want to lay in bed with a man. Don't let this skin, this older age, this hair, don't let it fool you. I'm a woman just like you. And I'm a black woman. Another thing too, that's why it was important for me to express and to show all parts of that healing journey. And the people were so uncomfortable, not everybody. And they got real scared and they wanted to give solutions, which is beautiful because you care about me. That means, see, I kept saying, as much as hurt as I was, as much I kept saying to people, it was like, well, you might need time, just, take time off and don't get back on YouTube. I said, what are you afraid of? Y'all don't see the beauty in this hurt? You don't see the beauty in the tears? You don't see the beauty in the realness of this black woman that is 50-something years old that got hurt? You don't see the beauty? And I was going through it and I saw the beauty. We gotta open our minds and stop being stuck. But I think that person, that was more like this person that I love, really, he did love you. And he loved you regardless of your age. And he really was into you. But I need to feel better about myself and say it couldn't be. Because I need to feel better about myself. So, it's all good. It was a very wonderful experience. And it opened the door to so many more. So I'll take it. But we having church today, aren't we? We are in church today. Sign up, y'all, for the church. I'm 42, so I'm clearing out a lot of things. Some of it's been very shocking. People and things I thought would be around forever have to go. Yeah, 40 is that time. 40 is that time where you realize that the people and the life and the way you thought it would be and how it was going to be and what it was going to look like is not the truth. And nobody could have told you or prepared you because you wouldn't have been ready when you're not ready. 40s is that time. That's right. They say life don't start till you're 40, which means your life starts at 40. When people say, life don't start till you're 40, what they're saying is the life you thought, the life that society said, the life that you planned for, that wasn't life. That was a program. But life, so they could put your life don't start till you're 40. Now you get to choose. If we don't know, but our past mostly was chosen for us. By society, expectations, religion, clanship, it was chosen for us. When you get to a certain age, now you can say, some of them people dead. Or you start realizing, them people not paying my bills. Or, I don't care what society says, that I'm not fitting, I don't fit into, like mine, the old lady that you want me to be. I could try to do what it don't work, I'm not going to try. Life begins at 40. Your life begins at 40. Because this is the one that you're making all the decisions about what it's going to look like right now. What is it going to look like right now? I'll decide. Because the world decided for me. And I went for it, and the shit didn't work. Because it don't work like that. But it worked for the way it worked. So it's a beautiful time. Tori says, yes, and don't let those poverty-minded people tell you that you can't have that. That's right. You don't even belong with them. That's right. That man is not amongst them. He is amongst others who talk in abundance like you. Yes, he is. And Tori, every time, like I said, matter of fact, I'm going to call the ball, but I have to get off this one. Tori, and you always remind me, it's true. It's like, you can see it. You know it. Like, and I've had that. Like I said, when I first came, and I was like, I'm going to get these 3 apartments. He's like, don't do that. What's the problem? But I think we should do it. I get one, we rent 2, we got the other one in the downstairs, we have one to be a boutique. And they were both coming, teaming up like, what's she doing? Even up there, the countryside. Oh, we gonna go to the countryside. Let's buy this land. Land is something that, like I said, it's real estate. Like, you could use it for collateral. You could sell it. You could do so many things. Oh, what are we gonna do up here? Ain't no money up there. This is the money. Let's get all the apartments. Let's get all the apartments rented out. Oh, ain't nobody coming up here, but nobody you know, because you don't know nobody. But I know people that will come up here. I know people that will rent up here, and I know. So it's like, yes, and then when you look at them now, they ain't got none of that. Ain't none of that happening. They sitting in the same place doing the same thing. So, and if you hang out with those people, you will start doubting yourself, second guessing yourself. You won't move forward, and nothing will work because they're back of you, telling you this is dumb. But they're doing the same thing day in and day out, and nothing changed. And they're still believing that their wealth, this is this mentality here. This place, they all believe that their wealth is going to be, I swear to you, in the person that's from America that's going to either marry them to get them out of this shit, or is going to sponsor them. It's their claim to fame. It's like an insurance plan. Somebody told me, yeah, when we marry somebody to get out of here, It's not just, we say, take it as that we're sacrificing. It's not just for us for gain, it's for the future generations to come. It's this one person you don't even like, and you just try. What kind of mentality sickness is that? Listen, it's not about pulling yourself up bootstrap. This is a world, and everybody can have some of it. The possibilities are endless as your mind, but if your mind is stuck and your mind can't see it, of course somebody else trying to do it, you mad. You're like, what they doing? In other words, how dare they think they can do something different? And another thing too, if they don't see money every day, then they think they're not wealthy. They think they're not making it. But they spend the money every day because they talk about hand to mouth. They don't understand. No, I got money. I'm sitting on it. It's all that land up there. That's my money right there. And so these apartments that are empty, that all I got to do is change a few things, and it's going to be, this my wealth. Money to them is, oh, the person got a nice car. Oh, and not just here. You see it in New York, see it everywhere. Oh, the person got, I mean, just it's draining as hell. But then you walk into these other spaces where they open the door. Like here, nobody, they don't be like, oh, I love this, or this is beautiful, or this is, or you're beautiful, or this. No, they can't give me that. They can't, they don't even see my beauty. They don't see my beauty. They don't see my work. They don't see my talent. They don't see my creativity. Not everybody, but most people don't. But then I walk in with real people that's creative, with real people that love themselves, with real people that's worthy, and they be like, come on, ancestor, you the one we've been waiting for. So Tori ain't lying to y'all. And you stay too long, you will be here forever. I mean, the fact is that part, after a while, when I hear them talk about that, get an American, getting a foreigner, so we can get back and we can have a generation. Damn, how ignorant is this shit? It's the dumbest thing I've heard. That was dumb to me. People be like, but they poor. They don't have to be. I'm telling you, they too talented. You can make it. I'm telling you that we so used to social programs and stuff, but the fact you don't have one makes you create. And the creation, there's people that sell water every day and they're rich. They want to buy container store after container store. They'll tell you the story themselves. And she sells K every day. And every day she becomes rich and becomes more places. But now she's not on the corner. She got a container store. In the container store, she got 5 and got people. This shit happen all the time. Some of the market women are sitting up on money. Lots of them. Got other stores, got big houses. May not be educated, may not can read and write, but so it's a lie when they tell you. That means that they're stuck and you run. Can you imagine that as a human being, the only way that you can come up, if somebody, you got to be with somebody to come up with an idea. And don't sign up for this shit, y'all. It's for the birds. Bird brains. Anyway, I can get real heated. But yes, absolutely. I love you. Hey, Kalea, we preaching today. Anyway, y'all, we going to the shop, so I'm gonna go back to the house. It's noon. I'm real close. I'm only like 10 minutes. I'm gonna go back to the house. I'm gonna eat my lunch, and we are gonna hang out for the afternoon. I'm gonna charge the phone. Kalea, we're going to the shop. We're going to this coffee shop to sing about it. It's supposed to be really nice and black owned, of course. I won't say of course, because there's gonna be Indian owned here, Lebanese owned, Chinese owned, but it's black owned. Ghanaian owned, and we about to pop. All right, I'm going to call the boat. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for having so much fun with me. Peace and love.